Hello everyone, I'm Jessica, and today I'm going to be showing you how I use my Happy Planner for writing and other things as well, but mainly how I plan my writing and what I'm working on in my planner. So this is my Happy Planner. It is a 2018-2019 planner, and my favorite thing about this planner and what works for me the best is this. There are different versions of the Happy Planner. This version has each individual day with 3 separate boxes. These 3 boxes are key in how I use my planner for my writing. So we'll start at the front and I'll show you kind of what I do with this thing and how it works for me. So this very front page is a page full of sticky notes, to-do notes, things that I might need so I can write them down and post them on my day. Now this is something for you readers out there. I keep track of my book stats for the year. I keep track of what I've started books, how many I've read, if it's a new or repeating author. Get a little closer so you can see that better. If it is a reread from my TBR shelf, a diverse book, anticipated read, or classic. I set myself goals for each of these things so I keep track of where I'm at on that. My favorites and my dislikes for the year so far, different genres that I've been reading in, as well as the medium that I read it in, whether it's an audiobook, a physical book, or an ebook. How many books I'm purchasing, because if you have been here before, you know that I'm on a book buying ban this year, and if you can't tell from the 36 on June, we're doing pretty bad. And then up here I keep track of the page counts, so the books that I read and how many pages approximate are in that book that I'm reading. I'll show you the other side so you can see the blank version. This is a project goal sheet. These are from the Happy Planner, and it has whatever your project is, the day's date, subject overview, planning steps, action steps, and a due date. And these are more based for like the student planner if you are doing like a writing assignment or something like that, but I have used them for my actual books. So this one has my project goal is The Princess's Guard, and today's date when I did this was the 1st of July. It is a YA fantasy in subject because that made sense. My overview is basically just an overview of what the story is going to be. The planning steps, I haven't completely figured out what I want to put in here for sure, but I do know that I will figure out what I want in this section. And then down here, I've made myself a little list of what I need to have done and a due date for it. So my zero draft is due August 1st. That will be the end of Camp Nano. And then my note cards are due August 7th. Now, typically I've been doing my note cards before my drafts, but I wanted to try something different this time. I wanted to write a zero draft and just kind of go spur of the moment and see how the book developed, and then do some note cards, which is what I use for storyboarding, to use that method and make the story make sense after I've already written it, which seems like a silly thing to do, but it's just something I wanted to try. Then we get into the calendar section of the planner. Now, this is a page that I added. It is a typical, just a note page with that is lined paper, and it said notes up top, and I just used some stickers to cover that with July. I write my YouTube schedule on here, my TBR for the month. This month has the biannual bibliothon because that is a reading challenge that I was doing this month. And then on the back of that, there is the books that I have read. And again, I just covered up the notes section that was up here with a sticker. And then down here is my haul, which, as you can tell, for this month is a big one. So go me, I'm a loser. But this is my way of, I was doing this previously in a different notebook, but it seemed kind of silly to do it in a separate notebook and then have to have this carry this book around with me as well. So I just added it in as a page in here. This page, they have one of these at the beginning of every month. It has a currently section, which I don't really use, and I am going to figure out something to do on this. I'll probably put some kind of sticker over it, though I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet. This is my monthly goals, which for right now are just read 4 books, which I've already done, so it's checked off. upload 9 videos, write 20,000 words, and read and review Ruthless Magic, which I am still have not read yet, and it's the 21st. So, and then family birthdays are down here. And there's also a little section down here where you can write important dates, like deadlines, and fun things like that. Then we get to the monthly view. This is the July monthly view, as you can tell. And I covered up the notes section with this little sticker, and basically this is my key. If there's a monster sticker on a day, that means I finished a book. A happy face sticker means I reached my word goal. A sad face sticker means I did not reach my word goal. And whatever this super extra excited smile face means I exceeded my word goal. So, as you can see, so far I have read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books this month per my little monster stickers. And it's kind of hard to see the faces, but essentially the purples are the sad faces, which means I didn't write that day. The green faces mean that I exceeded because they're the super happy smiley face. And then the yellow is just a regular smiley face, and that means that I reached my goal for the day. So I have not written, I think it was like 12 days that I have not written anything, and that was Sky making weird noises. And a few days that I have reached my goal, and a few days that I have exceeded my goal. So there's that. That's what I use this for mainly, is just to keep track of how I'm writing and how many books I've read. Some months is more, some months is less, and sometimes the key is different, but I do use the monster stickers for books I read quite a lot. Sometimes I get creative, like the sticker has 3 monsters on it, even though it's only 1 sticker. And I just finished reading The Wicked Deep. That's what the sticker is for, and it's based off of 3 sisters haunting a town, so I figured the 3 monster sticker would be good for that. This is a weekly view in the planner. Again, your dates are at the top, and then again, free boxes. I don't know if they were originally intended for like morning, noon, night, whatever the original intention was, but I use them for, the top row is work and home related things, the middle row is writing and reading related things, and the bottom is fun or things that I have to do, like grocery shopping, or but I was grocery shopping with Brittany, so it's okay. My mani that I got this week, look at these beautiful nails by Miss Courtney, aren't they gorgeous? And I just put a happy sticker down here, and this is a writing weekend. I'm supposed to be writing right now. I have my nano goal, which is 12,903 words, and my actual I will write down when I actually get to Sunday. Down here at the bottom, I have the biannual bibliothon. So on day 3, my total was 1. Day 4, my total was 1. I was sucking at life. Day 5 was 2. Day 6 was 3. And then this is my biannual bibliothon ends, and I ended with 4 books. I've also got on here live sprints with Kim and Megan. There's a Facebook group for that. If you're interested, I will link that down below. They've been doing live sprints on Thursdays at 8:30, which may or may not change just depending on what those girls have going on in their lives, but those have been helping me quite a lot. And then just some pretty stickers, my eye doctor appointment, things like that. But that's what I'm using this for, and that is what I have so far have seen is helping me to actually keep my life separated and segmented. I am finding that having these segmented sections is helping me keep things more organized, and also is helping me keep my writing things front and center and like front in my mind. Before, when I was using the type that just had like a horizontal versus a vertical, you can write everything in there, but I mean, you could find ways to separate it, color code it, or whatever, but that to me is more difficult than for me to just open this book and go, what do I have writing related today? Okay, go to the middle section. All right, here it is. And I've got a little, I actually normally have this paper clipped, but I unpaper clipped it for this. I unpaper clipped it for the video. But there's a bookmark here, so I can open it directly to this page, whatever week we're on, and I can just open it and go straight to it. So that's probably enough of me rambling, but that is how I'm going to be using this planner. It is new for me. I just got it at the beginning of January, so if I learn anything new, if I figure anything out that is helping with the writing, I will definitely let you know that in the future. I'm going to flip you back around now and go back to my face. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found something helpful to you if you are a planner. If you have any questions about anything in here, about products or whatever, you can let me know. I'll be happy to answer those for you. Again, I'm new to this planner system. I previously used the Carpe Diem system. I'm using a different planning system now, and it is so far working out better for me. That is all I have for today. I post reading, writing, and book-related videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!